lovelies. My name is Genelle, and I am the creator of Goddess Spirit Healing. Today we are doing a pick a card reading on your relationship with if it's like a partnership or a marriage or a situationship, whatever you like to label your connection. The piles in this is really going to be about love. And so if you're looking for anything outside of love, I would suggest you check out some of my other videos. But the reading today is just going to look into your energies, your person's energies, as well as a little bit into the past and present, and then the likely outcome for your connection. So I'm going to get ready to segue into the pile selection. If you're new to the channel, just make sure you guys subscribe so that you get notifications of when I do new videos. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you guys in your piles. Take care. Bye. All right, welcome to pile 1. So let's get started. Let's look into this connection that you have. We're going to look at your energy, your person's energy, tap a little teeny bit into maybe a past energy you might have had with this connection, your current energy with this connection, as well as a high possible outcome for this connection, okay? So if you are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. I could use all the support I can get, so it would mean a lot to me if you make sure that you like and subscribe it, or at least leave a comment. This helps to get my videos out in the algorithm. All right, so enough of that. Let's get started. We're going to talk about your energies and this connection. So right now we have the Page of Pentacles. So let's make sure I get this angled in there right. There we go. Page of Pentacles. We have Seek the Truth. Okay. We also have Embrace. And we also have Dreams Come True. Okay. So let me move this over a little bit. Okay. So in this connection, right now, your energies, let's see. I'm getting that you've been wanting to manifest, a soulmate connection, companionship, you're trying to manifest a dream that you have, a dream connection. Okay, let's just put it that way. So whatever that means for you, you're dreaming of you have this vision in your head of something you're trying to manifest in terms of a connection, because this is a love reading. So I'm assuming everyone here is looking for love. Okay, so you're trying to manifest it. You're in the exploratory stages, right? And so this connection, this person that you're with, you could be, trying to discover who they are, discover who you are within this connection. You could be trying to find out, if this connection is in alignment with what you're wanting for this, this manifestation that you're trying to create. There's a feeling of, you're hoping that this is the one. You're hoping, you're like feeling, intuitively, you're like, I feel like this might be the one. I'm getting those intuitive messages, but I'm also feeling, a bit conflicted, and I'm not quite sure why. And I think with anything that we're trying to manifest, we experience, doubt. It's normal. It's a part of the manifestation process. And so we're trying to find out, do do I commit my time and energy? So you're trying to figure out, do I commit my time and energy with this person? Do I, you know, go through the necessary steps of, nurturing this connection? Because I kind of have this doubt within me a little bit about if this person is really the one. I feel like they are. When I'm around them, they just, make me feel really good, and I feel happy, and, they're matching, like I'm hearing like the check boxes, on my list of what I want in a relationship. But at the same token, I'm kind of feeling conflicted. So this is kind of like what the Seek the Truth card is all about. It's like kind of like pulling back the layers of this connection, right? Looking in and just assessing, is this connection truly what it is, the way that I see it? Am I being delusional? Am I being kind of like caught up in the emotions and not really seeing this connection the way that it is? Why am I feeling this doubt? Okay, so maybe your doubt is valid. Maybe there's some fishy stuff going on in this connection, right? Maybe you're like, I have a hunch something's going on. Spirit is saying, do the exploration right now. Explore. This is the energies you're going to want to explore and see. Get to the bottom of it, to the root of why I'm feeling maybe this hesitation about this connection. But also, we need to be true. We need to be in a place of honesty and truth within ourselves. Are there specific aspects of who we are that is maybe self-sabotaging this connection, right? Because maybe we're just seeing things that don't really, we're I guess maybe the hesitation that we're feeling about this connection may not actually be based on anything that is actually real. It could be just based off of fear, our ego saying this relationship is too good to be true. You'll never manifest such a connection, right? And maybe you didn't really put that much time and energy in trying to manifest, or maybe you did. Whatever the case is, you're feeling intuitively like maybe this is the one, but you're also feeling conflicted. And so that's kind of like the energies that I'm getting for you right now. We also have I was trying to see if there was anything else with this. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for your energies. So let's look at your person's energies, okay? Your person has the 6 of Pentacles. Lord Jesus. I have no idea. I got to work on getting a camera. So we got 6 of Pentacles. We have the Shine card, which is like the sun in the standard Rider-Waite-Smith deck. We also have the Believe and Succeed. Okay? And then we also have Awaiting Results. Okay? So, let me move your energy pile away, because we are done with that. Your person. I'm starting to like love numerology and like numbers and stuff, and I just noticed something. 6 of Pentacles. We have 6, the 6 card for Believe and Succeed. We also have 9 and 1, which is 10, and then we have 7. So anyways, I know with the 6, the number 6, it talks a lot about like peace and compromise and like loyalty and family and balance. So this could be, ooh, I'm so sorry. There we go. Your person could be focused on those energies. These are energies that they're kind of is underlying their intentions in this connection, okay? So your person, I feel like they are really like a ray of sunshine. They bring a lot of positivity and hope in the connection. They probably are someone that's very supportive and compassionate, very good with helping other people. I don't feel like they're an energy vampire, someone that just drains your energy, that just takes from you and just doesn't contribute anything valuable. I feel like they are someone that does have some sort of value, and they do offer some sort of solution or help to the connection. They are someone that is very hopeful about this connection. I feel like they have a lot of confidence, and they're trying to hold the confidence. At least that's what they exhibit outwardly. Um, there's a specific destination they're trying to get to with this connection, okay? And that could be that they want a marriage, or maybe they want a long-standing partnership, or maybe they just want this connection to go to a deeper elevated level, right? Whatever the case is, they're trying to guide the direction of this connection with the believe and succeed. So they're like, okay, if I have confidence in this connection, if I believe that it will succeed, then it will succeed. And so they're putting the time and energy into building this connection. They are investing into this connection. We have awaiting results. So they've planted the seeds of the intention for this connection to grow. Now they're just patiently waiting for it to flourish. And so I just really get that they are just being they're trying to be patient, and they're trying to support this connection. It's the feeling that I get right now. This is how your person is feeling in the connection. All right. So let's look at, we're going to look at the past energies, kind of like a particular past energy in this connection, okay? So we have the 7 of Cups, okay? We have the Flow card, which also has the number 10. That breaks down to 1. We have Daydreams and Decisions. And we have Opportunity Beckons, okay? So I think in the past, and it could have been maybe initially when you guys met, but whatever the case is, a past energy that I'm tapping into for this connection, take what resonates. It's the 7 of Cups. So there's definitely there was this energy of just like daydreaming, fantasizing. This is the type of connection I want, but maybe or like kind of trying to get clarity on what we want in a connection. So, well, I want this, I want that, kind of like I want this, I want that, I want this in my connection. So it's kind of like or maybe you guys have different choices that you're having to make regarding this connection, and there's like different maybe you guys were talking to different people early on in this connection, so it really wasn't a like strict commitment to each other, but it's kind of like maybe because you guys have different options available, you have other people that you're kind of looking at and just kind of like sizing up everybody. But whatever the case is, I think you guys ultimately made the decision of, okay, we're going to have to jump in on this connection. This is an opportunity. This is something that we cannot sit back on or just let go. We're going to need to jump on it. We're going to need to act. We're going to need to make a decision and a choice. So whatever the case is, you guys made a choice. Let's jump in. Let's try to build this connection. And I think you guys really had to try to work out going with the flow in this connection. Really trying to, figure out, is this connection something I want to invest time and energy? Is this connection in alignment? Oh my God, Lord Jesus. Is it lining up? Is it matching with what my heart really, really wants in a connection? Is this something, am I seeing this connection in its full entirety? Like, am I seeing it as clear as possible? Or am I kind of being, or am I seeing it like with rose-colored glasses? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you guys had that going on. And so, you had to make some decisions about maybe some of the dreams that you had. You had to make some choices on, what you were going to compromise on, or what you were going to be really adamant about in terms of what you wanted for this connection. So I kind of feel like that was kind of what was going on for you guys. Again, we have the 7/7. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Sevens talk about soul connection, inner awareness, analysis, insight. So you guys are really was spending time thinking, trying to get insight into what you guys were wanting for this connection. And with the 4s, I kind of think of like stability, foundation. So I think you guys really saw this connection as a great way of creating some sort of foundation for yourself. I think you felt like this connection was one that was going to provide stability for you guys. So let's look at your current energies in this connection. We have the 8 of Wands. We have win or lose, which has the number 5. We have change your focus, which has number 5. We have well-deserved reward, okay? Now, I did pull up a clarifying card for the win and lose, and so we'll talk about that in a second. So, what I'm getting is that with this connection, there could be maybe a shift that is happening in this connection. Maybe things are either, when I think of 8 of Wands, things are like happening really fast, really quick. But you could also be experiencing maybe, because I don't do reversals. It could be in the reverse where it's like things are kind of slowed down. Things aren't really moving as quickly as we hoped. In 8s, I think of like progress, right? So maybe the relationship is either progressing really, really quickly, or it's like progressing a little bit slower than one is hoping. And so I feel like with this win or lose energy, I asked for some clarifying cards, and I got the control card. And then Lord Jesus, what the heck? We also have the moving on card, okay? And both of these have 8s, which I thought was awesome, okay? So I feel like someone's energy, their insecurities or their fears are starting to kind of like rise to the surface because of the pace of the connection right now. They they're feeling triggered by it, like either whether it's going too fast for them or it's going too slow. They're kind of feeling insecure. They're kind of wondering, oh my God, is this connection going to fizzle out? Is this connection just not going to last? Or, oh my gosh, is this connection really something that I really, really want because it's moving so quick? And I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if I am really ready, because you have that self-doubt that's kicking in. Or maybe you're like, maybe I'm not good enough, and that's why the connection is moving too slow. Whatever the case, you take what resonates for you. Someone's not feeling comfortable with the progress of this connection, and it's triggering this need to try to control their emotions, trying to control, how they're feeling about this connection. And Spirit is, wanting you to realize that there's a need to understand that a relationship, it goes through cycles. There's changes. There's going to be, it's going to cycle and move different, and it's going to evolve. And with any relationship, we have to evolve with it. We have to adapt with that relationship. We can't be the same way the entire time in the whole relationship, and nor can we expect the relationship is going to be the same exact way the entire time. And so it's kind of like we have to regulate our own emotional compass and not allow ourselves to become reactive and just start panicking and get fearful about what's going to happen with this connection. sometimes things have to play itself out. And I think with the change your focus card, which is also about, has the number 5, there's a need to change how you're perceiving this connection. We need to start looking at it and say to ourselves, yeah, we can acknowledge, yeah, it's been a bit difficult in our connection for a little bit, but we also need to recognize that as with anything with energy, things are going to shift. Things will get better. And, if we focus on what it is that we want, right? Focus on what we want and not what we don't want. Focus on what we want, and that is what we are going to reflect in our reality. I'm really big into like manifesting, but I truly believe like how our mindset, like how we perceive something is exactly what's going to be reflected back to us. And so you fixated on, oh my God, the relationship's it's not progressing the way that I want, it's going to be highlighted to you. Just put your trust in the universe, continue to, to try to nurture this connection to the best of your abilities, and do, check in with yourself every so often and really, say to yourself, do I really want to be invested in this connection? If you do, then just continue to invest and nurture the connection and know in your heart that things are going to work out for the highest good of both of you guys in this connection. And if it doesn't, then it wasn't meant to be, and that something greater and better is coming your way. And I think if you're shifting your focus and your mindset on to being more like positive about the relationship, you're going to start to see the rewards of it. It's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you a sense of fulfillment, because you're going to start to see things shift in the connection. If you do that, or you're going to feel I'm getting some sort of return on the fact that I've been shifting my mindset. Okay? So let's see where this relationship is headed based off of these energies. And then we will be done. We'll wrap it up. We have the Empress card. We have the Blossom. Okay. We have Clarity of Belief, and we have Listen. Okay. So again, numbers, 20 breaks down to 2. We've got 2 for listen. We've got 1, and we've got 3. Now I see the sequential like 1, 2, 3. So I thought that was pretty cool. 2s talk about partnerships, talks about balance and everything. So what I'm getting is like your relationship, where it's headed to, despite maybe any fears that you have about the progress that it's going at right now, I do see that there's a high probability that things are going to work out in a positive way, especially if you're working on shifting how you perceive your connection and not really fall into those energies of fear and like worry and lack and all that kind of stuff. Focus on, shifting your focus is going to help a great deal. And I do see that this relationship is going to have a positive outcome. You guys are going to start to develop your love even deeper. And it's going to be very nurturing and transformative for you both. I think you guys are going to start to learn the concept of unconditional love in this connection. And that you can give love without expecting anything in return. And, you simply give love just from your heart because you really care about that person and you want to see them do well. And, you just love that person just for who they are. There's no need to constantly change people. It's like you embrace them for who they are in their true essence. And I think also too, learning to trust each other and be more vulnerable in the connection is really, really important. And I think you guys are going to be working on that. Learning to trust each other, learning to open up, learning to show those shadow aspects of ourselves that we try to hide from the world. And especially our partners, because it's an intimate connection there, Um, and I think you guys just working on communication, being clear with this listening card, learning to listen to each other, listen to what that person truly wants, what they desire, like what they need, and figuring out compromises and just really, this awareness of this other person, awareness of each other and awareness of ourselves in this connection, just really being listening to our intuition. I think of this like this is like the high priestess, so just really listening to those intuitive messages that we receive, and honoring those messages, and just knowing in ourselves that we don't have to overthink every aspect of the connection, that we can just simply tap into our inner compass, which is this high priestess energy, and know that we're divinely guided in the connection, and that no matter what, everything's going to work out in our favor, even the most unpleasant experiences to the most pleasant experiences. Everything is there to help us grow and to expand and to become a better version of ourselves. And I feel like you guys are going to be working on that, just becoming better versions of yourselves in this connection. So that's kind of what I see for you guys, for the highest potential for this connection. So I hope this was helpful for you. And I send you so much love. And until next time, namaste. All right, welcome pile 2 to your reading. If you skip the intro, we are going to be doing a relationship spread to look at your energies, the person you are thinking about energies, and a little teeny bit about the past connection energies, and then your current and your kind of like where the connection is headed to energies. Okay. Before I get started, just wanted to kindly ask that you like my video or leave a comment, and if you feel inspired to, subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's get started with kind of your energies. You are the quern, so you're watching, whoever's watching this video, let's see what your energies are looking like right now, okay? So we have the King of Swords, okay? We have the Tower, okay? We have strengthening bonds, and we have just breathe. All right, I don't know why I'm hearing, I think, what is a Faith Hill song? Breathe in my head. I can feel you breathe. I don't know why I just have that in my head. So I think right now you're in this this energy of what I would like to say, like you had some sort of revelation, some sort of shocking, perhaps truth or clarity that came up, that you, or realization that has came over you, okay? And it has really shook the foundation of this connection. It's caused you to feel ungrounded, to feel unstable in this connection, to feel like things are just topsy-turvy in this connection. Um, I think for a while you believed the connection to be one way, and now it's a different way. And so you're in this energy of just really needing to ground and center yourself to I would like to say, like, gather your bearings, right? Just to get everything together and just kind of like, all right, where are we going from now? And then I think also too, you're like in this energy of just wanting to recharge or maybe step back, reassess things, just really get everything together because of whatever this tower moment was for you. And so I wanted to get a clarifying card as to what would be the most likely tower that most of you guys in pile 2 would have. And so as this is a general reading, it's not going to apply to everyone, but just think of the tower moment as something that's just kind of like unexpected. Most of the time it's unexpected, although some of us who constantly check in on our energy like I do, I kind of get the sense of when a tower is coming. You kind of feel, okay, the universe is about to throw a monkey wrench in that's going to cause some chaos, but it's for the betterment. It's to clear away the crap, the stuff you don't need, and so that something better can come in. And so that's, I look at tower moments now from that perspective. I'm not so dreading them as much anymore. Although I really don't like a lot of changes all the time, but I do have the ability. It just change is like a constant thing for me in my life. So I just kind of go with the flow. And being Pisces too, it's kind of like, okay, we're used to being mutable and just adapting to situations. So the tower, I asked for a clarifier and we got the devil card. So I'm thinking, this tower moment could have been something where there was like some addiction, maybe some sort of self-sabotaging behaviors. Maybe someone cheated, maybe somebody did a crime, maybe somebody like something hidden about someone just came to light, and it was something that is maybe very taboo, or something that a lot of people around you would just be like, oh my god, like that's not cool, and you're just kind of like really embarrassed, or maybe something that you're bothered by, that you for so long thought that you would never expect that from your person, but it's been revealed to you, and so you're just like, wow, now I have to look at this connection in a whole different light. It could be betrayal, it could be lies, it could just be anything. So if it fits for you, just figure out, for your situation, what that tower moment is for you. Then I clarified the strengthening bonds, which is like, the groundingness, trying to get everything together, get recentered, and kind of like figure out how can I is there a possibility for us to like reunite this connection? And so we've got the Page of Wands, which is like, the eagerness for like new possibilities, just kind of like discovering, maybe rediscovering what lights our soul, what lights are just like reigniting that passion and the connection. Maybe that's what you guys are trying to figure out, if you can do that. And Spirit is just saying, breathe, take a deep breath, like get recharged, reassess your situation, and before we move forward, okay? So let's look at your person's energy, okay? Your person, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? We've got the Nine of Cups. We have giving and receiving. We have take the lead. We also have manifest, okay? And I also asked for a clarifier as to what this manifestation was that they're trying to manifest. So your person, I feel like, is working really hard to try to, I keep feeling like, resurrect this connection. Maybe they're trying to nurture it. They're trying to save their investment, something that this connection is, they invested time and energy into, and so they're trying to resurrect it. They're trying to be able to have some sort of emotional fulfillment from this connection. So they're really trying to put their time and energy into it. They're giving and receiving, so they're really trying to give to this connection. They're trying to support it. They're trying to instead of bringing problems now, they're like, okay, I want to bring solutions to this connection. They're trying to take the lead, take the initiative in this connection. They're trying to, they're trying to create manifest, use what they have, the tools, their abilities within themselves to try to manifest it through their attention, through their desire. This is what they want. They're trying to make it happen, and they are trying to have the confidence behind that manifestation that they want to create with this connection. So I asked for clarification. What is it that they're trying to manifest? And we got the 10 of Cups. So they're really trying to manifest emotional fulfillment, like maybe the family with the children, the dog, I don't know. Whatever their version of 10 of Cups is, they're trying to manifest that in this connection. They're trying, like I said, they're trying to resurrect it. And I kind of get this energy like they're trying to overdo with the kindness, overdo with the emotional and energetic investment in this connection, because perhaps they know that they've done wrong. Perhaps they know that they might be connected with that tower moment. I don't know. So let's see the energies of this connection from the past. Okay, we have the Lover's card. Okay, we have the Empress. We have the third eye chakra. Excuse me for burping. What was the other one that I had? Oh, we had change your focus. And I just realized this Empress card, I think... No, that came with that. I'm sorry. We had one more, which was refusing to see. And then I got a few clarifiers. So, with this, I'm seeing that in the past, this connection, it felt like a really deep, committed connection. Like there was the deep passion. I feel like these two people, the love that they have in their eyes when they look at each other, it's like this deep committed connection that was that you guys wanted to create. This was something, with the Empress, there was a lot of passion between you guys, and you guys wanted to create this magical, amazing connection. And that was very nurturing to your soul, that brought a great deal of just like completion and groundedness and security and stability, that kind of thing. It was just like really felt stable. That's what I feel like you guys tried to create. And so I asked for a clarification for the third eye chakra, and I got 5 of Cups. And so I think despite the intentions and the desires to manifest, to create this beautiful connection, I feel like deep down inside, someone in the third eye chakra, they had intuitively knew that this connection was going to lead to disappointment for them. And it was going to not bring them the emotional fulfillment that they were trying to create. And I then asked, with the change of focus, like this card talks about, you are acknowledging the difficulties in your relationship or in your life, and instead of just dwelling on those difficulties, we're like, okay, let's shift our focus to something more positive, or what we can do to regain control in our situation. And so just like shifting our mindset, and by shifting our mindset, we can shift the outcome, of our situation. And I think someone was trying to do that. They were trying to be in this King of Cups, where they were like, okay, I'm going to be emotionally balanced. I'm going to focus on the love. I'm going to shift my focus on love. I'm going to shift my focus on being that compassionate lover, to, being that person that is supportive in the connection. But there's this problem of not seeing, like refusing to see the relationship for really what it was. There's like this, again, rose-colored glasses like imagery going on. Like you're seeing it one way, but in reality, the relationship is another way. And I think, so I asked for a clarifying card for this, and I got the Four of Pentacles. So it's like you're not seeing your value. You're not seeing, someone didn't see their value in the connection. Someone didn't see how much like precious and worthy they were, and they were missing out on those red flags. I think that, or they just really they weren't able to see it, or they didn't want to see it. It's kind of the energy I'm getting for the past energy. So I don't know. We'll see if that resonates for anybody. Now, currently, we have, ooh, I'm missing a card. Let's see. All right, sorry about that. I found the cards. So, what I get currently right now, where you guys are at in your connection, is like Page of Cups. So you guys are, there's this, like wishful thinking, or just like dreaming, like dreaming of ways, like dreaming of possibilities, of like ways that we can strategically navigate the situation so that we can have what it is that we want. So it's like we're trying to plan and strategize how to get what it is that we want in this situation. And let's clarify this 10 of the flow card. The flow card. I think there's like this feeling of, we need to get in alignment with what our heart wants. And our heart, I think, wants us to heal. Our heart wants us to heal and be in a harmonious connection, a connection that brings us peace and balance, that's in alignment with like who we are at our soul's essence. And there's a great deal of work that has to be done, that has to be invested, to try to salvage the situation. So there's no, like, what I'm thinking in my head is like, there's no quick, easy fix to the situation. We can dream all day, and we can try to find ways to cut corners to make things happen quicker for us than what we want. But in reality, the situation is very complicated, and it's like, when I'm thinking of the Temperance, like there has to be certain things put together in the right amount, in the right way, for it to work itself out, to balance just right, to to flow the right way. It's for it to be a new beginning, because you have the 10, which I often think of as new beginnings. If you break it down to one, it's like new beginning. So in order for a new beginning to happen, there has to be healing. There has to be a balance in the situation, making it, more like harmonious, this connection for everyone involved. And so, like I said, there's dedicated effort that needs to go, and there's some time and energy that has to be put into this connection. Otherwise, someone's gonna have to walk away. And again, we have 8, so 888. Someone's gonna have to walk away. Someone's gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna need to walk away for something better. There's 8 cups here, but there's 2 more cups that could bring me even more fulfillment. I'm sorry. And so there's this energy of like, if it doesn't work out, I'm like out the door. I'm going to be going for something better kind of energy. And that's kind of like the underlying energy I feel like for right now. In terms of where this connection is headed, I feel like we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles. We have, what was the next card? We had King of Wands. Okay. We had the Four of Wands. And we had move. And then we had spread your wings, okay? And then I had a clarifying card. So I feel like in the future there's going to be some sort of opportunity, something that offers stability. Could be maybe a, a financial venture or something, or a project, something prosperous that someone in the connection is gonna be very passionate about. And you know, I mean, even Pentacles also talks about our well-being. So maybe there's this new thing that we're passionate about that we're going to pursue, that we feel inspired to take part in, that's really going to be beneficial for our well-being. And this is going to bring a great deal of success and stability in our connections, like our home and our family and friends, and that kind of like that energy. Like we're going to start to have a stronger connection there. And I think we're going to start to, you're going to start to really like consider, what, maybe I need to move on. Maybe I need to make some changes, and focus on shifting the direction that I have, like regarding the situation. So maybe I can, maybe there's this realization again, like with that 8 of Cups, that there's something better out there, and that you can actually take control of whether or not you manifest it, whether or not you are in a relationship that is a soulmate based relationship. And so it's no more sitting in the back sidelines, right, waiting for somebody to get their shit together. It's like, okay, I can take the initiative. I can actually start to shift my life in a way that I'm going to connect with someone that deserves me. Like, again, you have so much worth, so much value, and you're not being honored by that, by being in a connection where where you're feeling like, what, I might need to walk away for something better. And your heart ultimately wants you to be free. Your heart wants you to be the best version of yourself and to be expansive. And so there's so many expansive energies that are going to be surrounding you in the near future. Once you start to say, you know what, I want to take control of my life. I want to take control of whether or not I'm going to wait around for somebody or not. And once you start to do that, the universe is going to be like, okay, you know what, we want to support you. Let's surround you with supportive energy. Let's help guide you so that you can be in alignment with what your heart desires. And it's just, you're going to be able to spread your wings and just kind of explore and just be more free. Because I feel like you're kind of like stuck if you keep waiting around for someone to get their stuff together. So I think there's an opportunity that's going to come, that's going to kind of like take you away and kind of get you focused on creating stability in your connections. And this is really going to like snowball and help you to start to realize and be more empowered in your situation, so that you can branch out and actually connect with somebody that honors and values the true beauty in you and the value that you offer the world. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you, and take care. Hello, lovelies. Welcome to pile 3. All right, so today we are going to do a relationship spread, and I'm going to be looking at some energies, your energies in this connection, your person's energies, a little bit about the past and then the present, as well as where this connection is possibly headed. Okay. If you're new to the channel, I'm sorry, Lord Jesus, I'm like feeling sluggish. I feel like that is a sign that this pile is like heavy, the energy. And so I just wanted to put that out there. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe so you can stay in the know when I have new videos that I post. As well as, I would really, really appreciate if you would just hit that like button, or if you feel inclined to leave a comment down below. All right, so let's get started. We are going to look at your energies in this connection, okay? So the first card that I've got is the Page of Pentacles, okay? We have the Ten of Swords, okay? We have the Love Abounds. We have Confront. And we have Opportunity Beckons. Okay. So for your energy, oh Lord, this card is out of the frame. Let's see if we can move this over some. Okay, let's see. Let's get that situated. All right, so for your energy, I feel like either you've experienced a loss, a ending of a relationship, or it's like in the dying stage where things are just really going downhill and you're like checked out of the connection, like emotionally. So however that pertains to you, run with it. I feel like regardless of whatever scenario, there's like this underlying desire to manifest a new connection. A connection that is, of course, better than what you've experienced. And so you're trying to manifest that connection that is really in alignment with what your heart desires. So I think this is where the Love Abounds comes in. And that's like your heart is like the signal of like love, and like openness to love is like online now. So you're just kind of like, all right, I'm ready to put myself out there. I'm ready to put my heart out there to connect with people, or I'm interested in possibly developing a new connection with someone. And so, you're kind of like one foot out, one foot in this past connection, but also being open to new connections. I think there's also this desire to try to start healing oneself. And so maybe you're working on healing yourself. Maybe you're looking back and you're kind of like reviewing the different things that happened in this connection that's ended or it's about to end. And you're just kind of like evaluating and looking at the shadow aspects of yourself and just kind of like evaluating, what needs to be healed. And so, you're just trying to like create a inner peace in your inner world. And I think, if you're not doing that, then definitely work on that, tap in, go inward and just really work on healing those aspects of yourself that was wounded by this connection or any previous connections. And I think also you feel like the opportunity is out there for you to find someone better. And so, you're like, okay, I got to take this chance. I've got to act. I've got to get my shit together so that I can be in this place of readiness for this new connection. So that's kind of like what I feel like your energy is right now. Let's look at your person's energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the, Knight of Swords. It's such a glare. We have Feeling Alone. And we have Win or Lose. So I feel like your person, or this person that you had a connection with or you're asking about, I think they're in this place of really trying to heal themselves. They're trying to provide for themselves, nurture themselves, take care of themselves. Maybe they have to provide for children. Maybe they have to provide for family members, or maybe they have to pay like alimony or whatever the case is. They're trying to take care of their business. They're really being driven, and they're driven to, just really like create this abundant lifestyle, this stable and secure lifestyle. So they're really putting all their time and energy and really trying to create this safe haven for them to be in. I think that they are feeling alone in the situation. That they feel like the dreams that they had for this connection is just gone. It's like something that's just so far away. That is just so many mountains to climb. I see all these mountains in the background. So it's like, and they're like here on this side of the river. So it's like, oh my God, I've got to go through so much just to get to this dream, this desire that I have for this connection. And so I feel quite alone. I feel like I'm just not, it's just like impossible kind of feeling. And but there's like this little spark here where they're just kind of like still holding that lantern up a little bit, in hopes that something will happen. We also have the win or lose, which this particular card, I'm going to make sure I can never remember this one. Yeah. I think they're also feeling like, their ego is really like ramped up right now. They're feeling detached right now. They could be feeling like that like they're trying to find balance within themselves, but they're kind of like, I'm damned if I do or I'm damned if I don't kind of attitude. And so they're kind of maybe just focusing more on themselves, because they're just like, there's I'm on the losing end anyways kind of attitude. So I don't know, it's just it's like their mind is really like in a lonely place right now. So let's look at the past energies for this connection. All right, so the energies for your past energies, I feel like this connection was like definitely somebody was like following their heart. So you guys were very much like this young, fleeting, like, oh my God, excited, new love. And it brought a lot of rewards. It brought a lot of excitement and happiness and just enjoyment, I think, for you guys. Of course, it was like the beginning stages. And so the seeds were planted. You guys had put those seeds in to try to cultivate this connection, and it was just a matter of like nurturing it and taking care of it and hoping that it would flourish the way that you guys had desired. We have the share the love, and so this is kind of like you're sharing your heart space with friends, and so in community. And so maybe it was just really more like friendship, like maybe in the connection, um than maybe like passionate, deep, committed love. It was just kind of like more on a friendlier note. I think you guys are really supportive of each other, and maybe you guys started off as friends, and then it kind of maybe turned into something like feelings turned into a little bit more, and you guys were just enjoying the moment and kind of seeing where it was going to take you guys. So let's look at the current energies. All right, so for the current energies, it looks like we have the Eight of Pentacles energy. We have the Two of Swords energy. We also have Take the Lead. And we have Balance. Okay. So I think right now you guys are in this energy. One of you or both of you are kind of really trying to figure out, do you want to put time and energy into this connection? You're going back and forth. You're kind of like in this energy of like a stalemate, where you feel a lot of confliction mentally over, whether you should take action or whether your person should take action. There's a lot of trying to, maybe like I feel like maybe someone is like trying to maybe educate themselves, so they may try to get information from other people or read books about, what to do if they're in this situation where they have like I like to call it like a situationship. They're like trying to research about it or figure out, what happens when you have these type of situations. But I think mainly you guys are, one of you or both of you are just in the stalemate position of whether or not to invest time and energy, to put the effort in, and whether or not someone should take the lead, because it looks like it's just like really stagnant and stale. There's like a lack of fire and passion in this connection. And I think if one was to devote time, if they were to make the decision to work on this connection, they would need to reignite the passion in this connection, and there would need to be healing in this connection. Energies need to be balanced. We cannot be dominating over another person. We can't be clashing. When there's a bunch of clashing in the energies, it messes up the connection, and it creates division when there's this clashing of energies, when there's disharmony in the connection. It creates division, and so there needs to be a decision that's made. Some sort of action needs to be taken, whether it's hey, I'm not going to invest any more time in this connection, or hey, I'm going to invest time, and if I do invest time, we're gonna need to work on adding some more spark to the connection, reignite our passion for each other, and we really got to work on healing and coming to a place of peace and harmony with each other. So let's look at what the highest possibility is for this connection, given these energies that I just described. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have base chakra. We have sadness and isolation. And we have challenging times. So I think it's going to get to the point that someone is going to really need to set boundaries. Boundaries need to be set in terms of what energy we're sharing in the connection, what the giving and taking in the relationship. This is affecting our sense of stability, our sense of feeling like our needs are met, our basic needs, which is like the base chakra. And so definitely setting these boundaries is like a really, really big thing on how much time and energy we put in. Are we supporting each other? Are we reciprocating with one another in the connection? Is there stability in this connection? Maybe some time apart is needed because you have the sadness and isolation. So there's a need for maybe some isolation and a separation to kind of reevaluate the situation. But there are some challenges ahead, and I think it all really depends on whether or not you want to invest time and energy into this connection, or whether or not you don't want to. And if you don't want to, then ultimately separating is probably your best bet. But if you want to invest energy and time, there's going to need to be boundaries. There's going to need to be a clarity on the expectations in this connection. There's going to need to be an understanding of how we can support each other in this connection. And we have to be able to strengthen ourselves and work through these challenges, because there will be challenges. A lot has happened between you two. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and namaste.